Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stands before you with a very important topic of paper number 9 of 4th semester, and the name of the topic is Right to Food Security. And so far as right to food security is concerned, in this video, 6 aspects of right to food security have been focused. Number 1 is the meaning of right to food security. Number 2, methods for its success. Number 3, constitutional provisions relating to right to food security. Then international agreements relating to right to food security. Then schemes of government relating to right to food security. And finally, conditions for the success of governmental schemes relating to right to food security. Let us start. What is right to food security? What it means? Before we start, what is right to food security? I want to inform my viewers that if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe so that you will get benefit. And there are some students who are ignorant about this channel. Make them aware to subscribe my channel so at least some students will be benefited. And a drop of help to any human being, it is a service to God. And whatever help you will give to anybody, the help will come to you in return. Let us start. What is right to food security? In English there is a saying, health is wealth. If health is alright, everything is alright. If health is not alright, nothing is alright. It means for every human being, health is important. And for health, nutritious food is necessary, which is known as dietary energy requirement. Nutritious food is necessary for the human being, not the dietary energy consumption. It means dietary energy consumption means if we will take food only for namesake without vitamins, our health will be hampered. So in place of dietary energy consumption, the most important thing is dietary energy requirement, DER. So in order to maintain the health, good food is necessary. So right to food security means all the people have the right to take adequate steps to secure food for himself and for his family members. As food is essential for everybody's body, so it is the right of every person to take adequate steps to secure food for himself and for his family members. It is known as right to food security and it is acknowledged by all. That is why FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization, has defined right to food security as when all people at all times have economic and physical access to safe, sufficient and nutritious food to meet their dietary needs for healthy life. FAO has told the right to food security means when all people at all times have economic and physical access to secure safe, sufficient and nutritious food to meet their dietary requirement for healthy life. So FAO has told right to food security means when all people at all circumstances will have economic and physical access to obtain safe, nutritious and sufficient food for its body need or dietary requirement. So, right to food security means it is the right of every person. It is the function of every person. It is the duty of every person to secure food for himself and his family members. It is known as right to food security. Now we'll see methods for its success. How right to food security will be secured. There are 4 methods to make it successful. Number 1, availability. It means food must be available in market and shops. In order to secure food, right to food security means a person will have to secure food for himself and his family members. But the most important thing is that availability. It means food must be available in the market. If food will not be available in the market, a person will get food from which place? So there must be availability of food. Number 2, accessibility. Accessibility means economic accessibility and physical accessibility. Economic accessibility means a person must be able to purchase food. So for this, minimum wage is necessary. Economic accessibility means a person must be able to purchase book. A person must be able to purchase food. If a poor man cannot able to purchase food for himself. So economic accessibility means a person must be able to purchase food for himself. And physical accessibility means food must be available to all. He may be rich man, he may be poor man, he may be old man, he may be a sick man, he may be in the urban area, he may be in rural area. Food must be available to all people. It is physical accessibility. Number 3, stability. Stability means food must be available in all times. Even if there will be good harvesting, food will be available. If there will be a failure of harvesting, food will be available. It is stability. Number 4, adequacy. It means food must be nutritious. It must be full of vitamins. If in the food there will be poisonous substances, the food will be useless. So we are clear what is right to food security. Right to food security means it is the right of every person to take adequate steps to secure food for himself and family members. Then we have discussed how right to food security will be successful. For this, there must be availability of food in the market. Number 2, accessibility. People will be able to purchase food. Number 3, stability. Food must be available all times. And finally, adequacy. Food must be nutritious. Now I'll discuss what constitutional provisions in the Indian Constitution relating to right to food. Article 21 says right to protect life and personal liberty. It means in our country, though there is no direct provision relating to right to food, there are indirect provisions relating to right to food. Number 1, Article 21. Article 21 says that every person has the right to protect his life and personal liberty. Every person will take steps to protect his life. It means he will have to collect food for himself. Number 2, Article 29 clause 1. Right to adequate means of livelihood. It means all person must be given means, adequate means to maintain his family. He must be given employment to maintain his family. Adequate means for livelihood. It means every person will be given different type of good means to maintain his life. Number 3, 39 clause D, equal pay for equal work. There must be equal pay for equal work. Means in the field of work, according to the work, wages must be given. Then Article 41, right to work. All person must be, a state must try to give work to everybody. If person will get work, they can earn something and they can purchase food. Then state will give assistance to, public assistance to old persons, sick people, unemployed and other undeserved want. It means state should try to give assistance to old people, sick people, unemployed people, so that if the state will assist them, they can purchase some books, purchase some food. Then Article 47, state shall try to raise the level of nutrition of people and standard of living of people and improve public health. State shall promote the level of nutrition of people. State should try to give nutritious food to people and improve their health. So these are all relating to constitutional provisions relating to right to food. Then Supreme Court has taken 3 important decisions relating to right to food security. In August 2001, Supreme Court has told that it is the primary responsibility of both state government and central government to protect people from starvation. It is the primary responsibility of central and state government not to allow starvation. In September 2001, Supreme Court has told it gives direction to 16 states, those who have not prepared the list of BPL category in their states. It means in September 2001, so it gives direction to 16 states to prepare a list of people of BPL category and supply food to them in subsidized rate or PTS scheme. Then in November 2001, it gives order to all states to give midday meal to children up to class 8 within 6 months of the order. It means in November 2001, Supreme Court gave the order to all states that they will have to give free midday meal to all children up to class 1 to 8 compulsorily and within 6 months of the order. So this is about the role of Supreme Court in this context, in the context of food security. Then international agreements relating to food security. What international agreements have been made relating to food security? UDHR, Universal Declaration of Human Rights, in 1948, December 10, told that all persons can take adequate steps to maintain standard of living of self and family members. In Universal Declaration of Human Rights on 1948 December 10, it was declared that all persons can take adequate steps to maintain standard of living of himself and his family members. Then December 16, 1966, it is approved in the General Assembly of UNO that every person must have right to free from hunger. Every person has the right to make him free from hunger or hungry. Then FAO in 1965 has told that it gives priority to freedom from hunger. It gives priority to freedom from hunger. Again, World Food Summit, Rome, in 1996, it was declared that it stresses for a action to make world free from malnutrition to half by 2015. In the World Food Summit, Rome, 1996, it was declared that efforts must be made in the world to make undernourishment half by the end of 2015. So this is all about the international agreement to right to food security. Now we'll discuss another important thing: what steps government has taken for the right to food security. What steps government has taken for poor persons. Number 1, PDS system. Under public distribution system, poor people of society are given essential food grains on concession rates through shops and outlets. On the PDS scheme, government is now providing poor people's essential goods in concessional rates through various shops and outlets. Number 2, Annapurna scheme. On the basis of this scheme, senior poor old senior citizens. Under Annapurna scheme, poor senior citizens, those who are staying alone, they will be given 10 kg food grains per month. Again, Antodaya Anna Yojana, Antodaya Anna Yojana. On the basis of this scheme, the poorest of the poor of society will be given 35 kg of food grains per month in subsidized rate, like wheat 2 rupees per kg, rice 3 rupees per kg. Again, wage employment scheme. Under wealth employment scheme, people are given under wage employment scheme, people are given wages, people are given employment so that they will earn something and they can purchase their food. Under this Johar Rozgar Yojana or Johar Gramina Samriddhi Yojana. Under this scheme, people are given employment. So whenever they will be given employment, they can earn something and they can purchase food. Again, ICDS, under Integrated Child Development Service, steps are taken to promote health of children from 0 to 6 and the health of pregnant and lactating women. Then NPN SPE, National Program for Nutritional Support to Primary Education or Midday Meal System. Children from class 1 to class 8 are given midday meal freely. But all these programs can be successful if 6 steps will be taken. Number 1, political will. If there will be political will, these programs can be successful. Number 2, resources. For the successful of these programs, resources are necessary, money is necessary. Number 3, effective implementation. These programs should not be only made, they will have to be made, they will have to be properly implemented so that it will be successful. Number 4, decentralization. These programs will be successful if these programs will be decentralized. It means some power will be given to state government, some power will be given to local government so that it will be successful. Then right to information. People must be aware about the programs of government. Finally, pressure on politicians and bureaucrats. If there will be pressures on politicians and bureaucrats to implement these schemes properly, these schemes can be properly implemented. So in this video we have discussed about right to food security. I request my viewers to make best use of this video. Give your comment. Thank you to all.